Hi guys, Sweetie Pie here. Welcome back. Back again. Sweetie Pie back. Tell a friend. Today I'm doing something kind of fun. I'm actually excited for this video. This is the first kind of this video I think I've ever done, and it is where we're going to talk about all the stuff that I bought in January and February of 2021 and kind of give you a final thought on how I feel about these products. These are products that I've done reviews on. I am so sorry. This is going to be all of the products that I purchased in January and February of 2021, and we're going to just final thought these products. I've had them for 2 months now, some of them even longer than that, and I just want to give you my final thoughts on these products. These are palettes that I've reviewed in the month. There's quite a few products here, and I want to just, try and get through them as quickly as possible. I know the half-an-hour videos are notorious on my channel. I was checking that out yesterday and I was like, ooh, Melissa. Anyway, if you've never been here before and this is your first time, hi, my name's Sweetie Pie, aka Melissa on this channel, and we talk all beauty content, and if you're interested in that, subscribe, like this video, and let's get into this as quickly as possible. Alright guys, so the first thing I'm going to start talking about here is foundations. I did an entire kind of review on these 4 foundations, and at the end of all of this, at the end of this month, my favorite one I think is still the Catrice True Skin Hydrating Foundation. It's really nice. It is a little bit hydrating, but when it's set, it's pretty good. It lasts all day for me, and it wasn't like gross underneath the mask. I was really happy with that. Second would probably be the Butter Believe It. I'm wearing this today, and I was a little blown away by how pretty it looked today. It set really nicely. I used all the products that I'm going to show you I've used today, or like I used today in some capacity. So I'll show you the products that I used today, because all of the products that I used came out of this bunch of products. So yeah, anyway, really like this foundation as well. I do not think it's a concealer. Physicians Formula likes to do that a lot. If you wanted like a lower coverage, or you wanted something you could just throw on the face, I don't know, I like this kind of, I think, would crease a little bit under your eyes, but if you wanted something, I guess you could use it like that. I wouldn't personally though. Anyway, the 2 lighter coverage foundations. Now, funny enough, I've actually found a foundation that I like better than both of these, and it is the Tinted Hydrator from Wet n Wild. This one is thicker in consistency. This is the Essence Pretty Natural. This one is thicker in consistency. This one is thicker in consistency, and I just feel like it is just heavier on the skin with not a lot of coverage. So not my favorite one. And then the Revlon one, I think I bought a shade a little too light for me, and 2, this is really liquidy, and I just didn't like the way it sat on my skin all that much. I don't know. I'm sure I feel like I should give it more tries, but as of now, as of 2 months of interchangeably using these products, I am not in love with the Revlon Color Stay Light Cover Foundation. It just wasn't that great. And my color was Creme Brulee. It's too light, and the bottle is just kind of a little deceiving. I don't know. Drugstore, right? Let's go into primers, because there was a few of them. All right, so I have several primers. All drugstore primers, but I did purchase a few of them in January. I had like quite a bit of drugstore stuff came out in January. So yeah, I think they were like pushing everything out before our lockdown. This is the Milani Bright Side Illuminating Primer. It says vitamin C and pro vitamin B5. I don't know. It is in a it's in a container that doesn't get light to it, which, if you know, I did try the Wet n Wild Correct with vitamin C. It's a clear bottle, and that doesn't make sense with vitamin C. But anyway, This is just kind of an illuminating primer moisturizer. It's really nice on the skin. I think it makes your skin look like really pretty and like dewy, and foundation goes over it really nicely. I just don't think, like, you know, they claim a lot with primers. They claim a lot with primers. It's just a dewy, little bit pearly, like, let me, whoop, of course there goes the lid. See, it's kind of on like the yellower side, and then when you rub it in, it's got that luminosity to it. Now, an interesting primer that I've actually still been so intrigued by is this Glass Skin Primer Ultimate Dewy Finish by Revolution. This is such an interesting concept for a primer. It is it's oil-like, but it's not. Like, it feels a little oily, like when you put it on your face, but I don't know, like, it's a very odd texture. You guys got to try it. If you don't mind being a little dewier, or you can set this, and I don't find that it's like super heavy or anything, but I don't know, I've been using it and I don't feel like it's good for your pores or anything, but it's just, it gives an interesting look to the skin. And if you were young enough to not have to set your face, this could look really pretty. And like over top, like the foundation that goes over top of this looks really pretty and dewy and youthful. It's just my foundation creases and then it's a hot mess. All right, the absolutely like going crazy for, like, TikTok loves this primer. This is the NYX the Marshmallow Primer. This is super scented, okay? This is scented exactly like marshmallows. I think it is really pretty, and I think it does fill your pores a little bit, but I do not know how good this could be for your skin with that much fragrance in it. Let me just give it 1 second. I don't know, it seems to have some really good ingredients in it in the beginning too, like water's the first one, butylene, glycerin, parky butter, something, shea butter. I don't know enough about ingredients to speak on that, but all I do know is it didn't break me out, and I do feel like it did, you know, do something for my pores a little bit. Not as much as, like, you know, the actual pore filling primers, but it's cute. It's nice. It's not my favorite primer. It's not my least favorite primer. It smells amazing. That is for sure. See, and it's like kind of a whip texture. Wow, does it ever. It smells like marshmallow. It smells like marshmallow. Ridiculously good. But yeah, it's like a nice sort of pore filling primer. I don't know. This one I think is same kind of deal. e.l.f. pore filling primer. I think I've had this quite a few times before. I am adding it back to my collection again. It does mattify though. Like, ooh, I wish you could have seen that. I had that, like, that NYX primer on my hand, and the minute I put the e.l.f. one on, it literally just like disappeared. I do like that primer. That is a nice primer. Okay, let's go through a couple smaller products really quickly, because I really don't want to spend a whole lot of days on this. And I've got a ton of palettes that I want to look at too. Ooh, I'm excited. Look at this eye look today. Is this not like the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Okay, so I got to try some of the NYX. This is their Shine Loud Awesome Lip products. If you like a liquid lip, you'll like these, especially, like, oh my god, like, they are so cool. They're so cool. The formula is awesome. NYX is really trying to kill it with the awesome formulas right now, and like the innovativeness. They have something with these though. They definitely have something with these. You can put the gloss on. It does not remove the lipstick. It does not make it come off. It is better than the CoverGirl ones. I'm sorry, CoverGirl. CoverGirl did this first, but they improved the formula. Don't know if anyone remembers this, but I did actually end up picking up this Quo. It was like a liner and face stamp. I've used the crap out of this. It has a heart on one and then it has a star on the other. Literally, I kind of want to go out and purchase those milk ones because I had no idea I was gonna like love putting those little stamps on my eyes as much. I'm such a child, honestly. I also got this Marc Jacobs Highliner. It's awesome. Honestly, I don't think, like, if you like a color and they're on sale, which I think they are on sale right now, or they were at least, go out and get one of those. They're amazing. e.l.f. Okay, this is their Shimmering Gold Eyeliner. Honestly, I'm throwing this out because it's very chunky and I'm just not buying any more of these dollar e.l.f. products that I don't know about. Their brow pencil is really nice though. Like, I can't say that that $2 brow pencil isn't awesome because it is. All right, so we did like a little more drugstore dealings, and I have a couple of highlighters here. This is the Diamond Dust by Physicians Formula, and it looks like that. You know, you've seen this before. I used this a couple times after, and I kind of put it in a drawer. I don't know, like the shimmer is so cute and pretty, but like I don't wear glittery, like this is the exact same thing as that Fenty highlighter that is the same sort of, like they were kind of copying them. I can see that definitely. But this is the same sort of texture. It literally, I think, could be for pretty much any skin tone because there's no base behind this. It's all shimmer. It's just a glitter highlight. It's not a glitter. It's just a shimmer highlight. And the shimmer is kind of a pinky, goldy color, so I think anybody could use that. I'd like to see that. I also have this one. Oh my gosh. This is the Rimmel highlight in Stardust. I don't like a whole lot of Rimmel products. I don't love a whole lot of Rimmel products. I haven't used a whole lot of Rimmel products, but oh my god. This is so pretty, and it goes on the skin really, really beautiful as well. So definitely, like, don't hesitate. If you see one of those Rimmel highlighters, just pick it up because it is so pretty. Okay, I figured out I don't like this powder. This is the new CoverGirl Simply Ageless Instant Wrinkle Blurring Pressed Powder. I am going to continue to try this, honestly. I really, really want to make this work because I feel like some of the properties in this do make it a little bit wrinkle blurring. It has a bit of a gray cast though. Oh, geez, that scared me. It has a bit of a gray cast though, and I think that it has that gray cast to kind of mask the gray from wrinkles, and I don't know if that is true. I could be completely off base by that, but when I went into store and I was looking at the other shades, I was like, all of these have kind of an odd kind of tone to them. I don't know. Tell me if that's wrong. Tell me if you've tried this powder. I did end up breaking it though. Oops. I'm gonna keep trying it. I swear though, I feel like there's definitely something weird going on. Anyway. Oop. Wow, I am like a Butterfingers today. What is going on with me? Okay, so I went to Winners and did a, you know, kind of crappy Winners purchase, and I went and got this Baby It's Gold Outside Mineralized Skin Finish by Patrick Star, and I'm pretty sure, was there supposed to be a mirror in here? I don't know. Anyway, I've actually been using this so much, and I'm appalled at the fact that I feel like I pushed myself and then I started to like it. It is so, it's such a pretty, like, okay, so this is what I've been doing. I've been taking, honestly, you could use any of this. This is a Moda Pro brush. This is their $195 finishing brush, and I've literally been going in here like this, and this has a little bit of pigment in it. And I've just been like going like this. And I've been really liking what it looks like. Am I crazy? Does this not look nice? It's not that powerful. Like the sheen on it isn't as powerful as you would think. All right, a couple more tiny products. This is it, and then we can go through the palettes. Wow, I'm hoping this is not going to be a 100-year-old video. I am hoping that this is not going to be 100 years of video for you guys. Anyway, Another little winner's purchase. This is the Neo Blush in Sunset. These are great, honestly. I love, love, love this. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, I don't think that this is supposed to be like an actual highlight. This is almost a finishing powder on this side to mix with the blush. Because when you mix these two together, I will show you, you get the prettiest peachy blush ever. So look at that. Like, it is such a, sometimes you gotta play with makeup to figure out why it looks the way it does. Another two things, this was my Beauty Bay purchase. This is the Nebula Skin Glaze in Truth. Still think this is beautiful. Come on. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And again, I would literally tell anyone to go buy this. This is one of the most unique things in my entire collection. This is the Space Age Prophecy by Kaleidos Makeup. I am not going to be able to get a good shot of this. This is what is in my inner corner today, and I do have it as a highlight, but you're probably not going to be able to notice it that well. This is insanely beautiful. This is a green to fiery orange highlighter. It is like the literal multi-chrome highlighter. I love it. I love it so much. All right, guys, let's get into the palettes. While we're talking about Kaleidos, this is the Nebula, Club Nebula palette with Angelica Nyqvist. I love this. This is beautiful. These are really high quality eyeshadows that blend amazingly. Highly recommend Kaleidos makeup. I want to buy more products from them, but I'm just like in a kind of tizzy at this point because I'm like, if they don't bring out something new, is it worth me purchasing? Because I can't really review it on my channel. Nobody really wants to see a palette from like 3 or 4 months ago. Their Escape Pod palette looks so beautiful. Let me know about that, guys. All right, we've got a few face palettes actually. So I got the Black Radiance face palette. It's starting to get better. It's starting to get into spring here, and I used this yesterday, and I like, see, once I start getting into a tanner me, bronzers like this start to work on me better. And today I actually used, what did I use? I used the Physicians Formula, but I used both bronzers. Like, see, it's just, the warmer it gets out, the warmer my bronzer gets. So I think I'll get more use out of this as time proceeds on. This is so pretty. I did not think I was gonna love Ofra highlighters as much as people say. These are like butter. They're so pretty. Oh, I kind of like kill myself thinking that Beauty Bay was kind of a pain in the butt to shop from. But regardless, next we have the Quo Face Palette. This was, I think, their Christmas release. This is so pretty, and I keep using it, and I don't think you can get it, so we're just going to move on. I also bought the Cheek Stars from Benefit. I've used this a little bit, a tiny bit. I think that the Sugar Bomb blush is really pretty, and I did use the Dallas blush as well. That is such an interesting shade for a blush, and it worked really nicely, especially on those days where like I didn't know what to use. I was like, ooh, it's rosy, it's tone, sign me up. Anyway, next we have the All-Star Face Palette by Physicians Formula. You guys know how excited I was for this purchase, and in honesty, this is nowhere near as good as the first one was. The first one is chef's kiss amazing. This one's okay. I'm starting to get into this matte Mojito butter bronzer. it's just really warm. Like if you look, this one's on a lot warmer side. It says it's the tan bronzer, whereas the Mura bronzer is just like their regular Mura Butter Bronzer. I used both of them today. They worked really pretty. Then you also have the Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls. I just think it's weird that there's an overspray. Like, it's weird that there's an overspray and there's like these little glitters. I don't know. I wasn't happy with it. I do actually have one of these highlighters and it's nice. It's not a bad highlighter, but overall, like, I don't know. I don't love the blush. It's okay for my skin tone, but anyone that's any deeper is not gonna love this. And then as well, the powder, like the multi, like, come on now. So I like it. I used it today. It's not unworkable. The blush is what I'm wearing today. The bronzers, I'm wearing them as well today. I just think that like this is definitely like a light to medium skin tone palette. And then they threw like kind of a bit darker bronzer in here. And I was like, what, how, confusion. I don't know. Anyway, 2 palettes left. These are, this one I actually put up a late review on. This is the Urban Decay Naked Wild West palette. This is actually really nice. The quality of this is by far better than that awful ultraviolet palette, honestly. That ultraviolet palette was kind of a mess. This one, the mattes are so much better. The shimmers are so pretty. Actually, I'm gonna swatch 2 of my favorite shades. They're really pretty. They're really, really nice. I feel like they weirdly do this on purpose or something. Like they release a crappy palette and then they release a good one. And it's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? But yeah, this is still a good palette. So we're gonna give it that and we're going to forget that that ultraviolet palette exists apparently. Okay, last but not least, we have what I did my eyeshadow with today. This is the Be Perfect Carnival Love Tahiti Stacey Marie palette. I did a couple looks on my channel with this palette. I didn't do a full review because it's an older palette. I just literally, I got this because this was beautiful to me. Like I was looking at this and going on to Beauty Bay and Jessica did a review on it, and although she said like, you know, it's a really big palette, it was so pretty to me. So that is why it is in my hands. I think it's awesome. Honestly, I have been just creating and creating with this, and I feel like this is really like overshadowed pretty much everything else in eyeshadow biz. I just put this down like this last week because I wanted to do a bit of a throwback for Instagram, but when I was doing this video, when I was looking at the palettes, I was like, ooh, I really want to use this one. And so that's the way I did it this week. And then I just used that Kaleidos highlighter because that is such a stunning shade. It's amazing. It's so amazing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna let you go because this has been a long video and we have been through a whole crap ton of products. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this kind of culminates the last 2 months for you guys in, you know, like the world of like all of my videos together. I know I did a get ready with me with some of these products and I did some reviews, and I just wanted to kind of come together with all of the products and try and get out as much information as I can about them. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been so great. I have been trying to follow a schedule at least a little bit. My videos haven't been coming out on the same day every week, and I kind of, that drives me crazy. So I'm gonna try and find a balance. I cross my fingers, hope to die. Anyway, I love you guys so much and I hope you guys are staying safe, happy, and healthy. And yeah, subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Mwah.